Hey everybody, welcome to the vlog. Sorry to start with that bit of sad news. But yeah, our oldest man, the longest cat I've ever known for 11 years, Mr. Napoleon. We had an in-home service. He had been suffering for a little bit, so we did have to let him go. It's very sad. But let's move on to the happy stuff. Let's get that out of the way. I just figure a lot of people have been watching the vlog for a long time. You've seen him around. You may be familiar, so... But we're doing this now, so if his vlog feels a little off, that may be why. But we mostly have a full vlog coming up for you, and they can get long, so we do time code these things. So we're gonna look for the gaps in the red play bar here, or open up the description, see a big list of blue numbers. It'll tell you what everything is. Watch what you want, skip what you don't, whatever you wanna do. That said, it is October 21st, 2025. I guess it's 5:51 p.m. now. We will be doing a pretty cool cooking thing here today. There will be a cocktail, should be an unboxing, and we do have some Disney pins. I don't think there's not really a junk food taste test. We're missing out on that one this week. There's not, or there is? I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, there's no travel updates because there's been nothing new since last week. And but we should have those unboxings. We should review a couple of fun movies, random kind of movies, but fun movies, and have a good time doing it. So that's what's happening. Let's get to the vlog. Oh, and I forgot, yeah, there's also Scarefest. Now, it's not as much Scarefest as I had hoped, but, you know, because news got bad over Scarefest weekend, but we do have some fun stuff in there, so enjoy that too. Hey everybody, welcome to another cooking segment where this is not on that list I said I had of foods, but I had some chicken I need to work with, and I found a cool sounding recipe that also sounds kind of low calorie and healthy. It's not a full dish, but it's good enough for me today. We're gonna be making something I found. Let's actually credit this. I had it up, then my dad was messaging me. Where is this place? Crap baskets. Let's just go to the source, shall we? Eatingwell.com, I suppose. We're making 20-minute, yeah right, creamy mustard chicken thighs. Sounds good to me. So, baby boy over here is desperately trying to get down into the locked basement. But we just had to run them off because I had to run out and get paper towels. So I bought these chicken thighs, boneless, skinless. Sell by is 10.11, it is 10.15, but they seem to be all right. And if they smell fine when we get in there, we'll be sure. But I have 2.74 pounds. I only need a pound. So I'm gonna have to throw the other stuff to the side and just grill it up or something later. It's pretty simple in terms of ingredients. Kosher salt, ground pepper. You've seen all that stuff a billion times. Extra virgin olive oil. Sure, this isn't the best, but it'll get the trick done. One medium yellow onion. We're gonna thinly slice that. It's also a sweet onion. Quarter cup of dry white wine. I'll get that when it's time. 1 tablespoon of a Dijon mustard, which is weird. We're getting a mustard sauce out of that little mustard. Quarter cup of heavy cream, which I'll also get out of the fridge when it's time. 1 tablespoon of capers, rinsed. So I will rinse those up. Chopped fresh parsley for garnish. I have some of it's kind of going, it's turning bad, but it's still good enough. That said and done, this is a pretty simple thing to do here. So, let's do the hardest part, which is getting the onions ready, right? We're just gonna start with that. And then we'll go ahead and chop up a little parsley just to have it ready. And then we'll trim our, what am I doing? I'm looking for a thing to put the onions in. Then we'll trim up our, thighs a little bit, which I've never done. It'll be kind of fun to do. And then it's pretty easy to cook. We got a big pan here. Here, you just emptied the compost for me. Yeah, so it's October 15th, 2025, 6:17 in the PM. In the PM. Let's get rid of this loose paper here. And what we'll do is take off this little nubbin, peel it from there. Yeah, I can see that the paper outer layer is starting to go a little bit here, so we're getting to this onion just in time. Aw, now I hear Mr. Napoleon down there. Our poor guy, he's hanging in there. He's still got energy. It's just very hard for him to eat. He's losing a ton of weight. So as long as he can still like get excited about things and get up and down, he's staying with us. All right, almost got this thing peeled. I'm actually peeling way more off than I should have. Whoops. Thought that was being a little rougher. There we go. Well, we'll just have some pieces of onion that are awkward. Because as you can see, I kind of went 2 layers when I meant to go 1. Whoops. Okay, let me clean up my floor mess real quick. Paper kind of went everywhere. All right. Cool. Let me set the knife aside for now. Coming back to you. Oh, Julian. Sorry, I can't help it. And I got my mandolin set on thin slices, and I'm just gonna slice them down once we're through. Okay. Almost there. Remember not to put my face down in the onion. Okay, we might want to start using the guard here. Get a little bit more out of here, I think. Okay. Yeah, sting in the eyes a little bit. She's getting the sneezer going, so that's always fun. All right, I'm gonna grab the knife. We'll just cut these kind of in half. Oh, my goodness. Oh boy. I am so sorry, y'all. The onions are definitely adding to the issue here. Oh. They really got my eyeballs and nose going here. You can dice these, you can do whatever. I'm just following the recipe. It does ask for them to be thinly sliced, and this is just my cheater quick way of doing nice little thin slices. We're gonna take a look at some of that. I might have a little bit of something gross in here. I think I had a little bit of the root tip left in there. And luckily we can just take that out. Oh, come on, I desperately want to blow my nose now. Ooh. Okay, we'll call the rest of that garbage. Oh, I had to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. Oh, goodness. That was a potent one, man. Jesus. Woo. Oh, my gosh. Okay. We'll clean all that up a little bit later. Let me get my knife clean rinse off here. Mise en place, baby. I'm all about the mise en place. All right. I see you trying to sneak away from me. Let me get this in the compost. And then just That's a little extra onion, wipe a little extra onion juice off of here. All right. Now, I don't know how much parsley I need. It's really mostly for garnish. So I'm just gonna do a little bit real fast here. But as you can see, and you can use curly or flat leaf. Flat leaf is gonna have more flavor, but you can see that some of this is turning. But we got enough stuff in here just for what we're doing. So let me rinse a little of this off. Pick out some of the lesser stuff here. Jack, honey, you're not getting down there. You're a clever, skilled, talented boy, but it's just not gonna happen for you, buddy. All right. I should get my ring out of the way. All right, let's give this just a little rinsing. Pat that out with a paper towel. I'll show you how much I got here in just a second. So, not a lot, but we don't need a ton for this. Jack, my dude. My dude. Why don't you come over here and be cute in the floor on camera so I can see? All right, let's give this a little rough chopping. Say we're just about there with it, honestly. Oh, yes, you're very cute. I know you went down there because you can't get down there, and that's why you went down there. But until you learn to not be a jerk to Napoleon, you can't be down there unsupervised. Although he was down there supervised for quite a while last night and never actually acted up. So maybe he's getting the message. All right, let's just put this on the side here. It still has, it's still fresh enough. I'm getting that nice, vibrant lemon scent out of it. Kind of has a zesty lemon scent to me. Get as much of this out here as we can. Oh my goodness, my guy. Okay. And we'll set that on the side. A little rinse of the knife, because we're going to need a knife for one more thing. Okay. So next, we need to weigh out my chicken. And then most everything else is pretty good. We'll do the mise en place and everything else while we figure that out. So, need a pound. All right, so here are my chicken thighs. I'm going to assume these are still good. I'm going to I'll probably get 2 of those. Actually, let's do 2 of those. I'm gonna get my scale, turn that on. Got a little bowl here, put that on, zero that out. Bring the chicken over here where we can work with it. And because it is chicken, I'm gonna glove up. Also want to have these on standby. Okay. So I'm just going to pull out a pound, and I'm going to leave the rest in the package for right now. And then once I get the bowl clear, I guess I'll throw these other ones in the bowl and just season them and let them marinate or something a little bit. And I'm just going to throw some Italian seasoning on the other ones, obviously, and honestly, and maybe pan fry or grill them up. Okay, I need to get into the package. It is trash day, so that trash is getting awfully full, I know, but chicken smells fine. It's good. So let's start weighing out how much we want here. Actually, I don't know that I have to do much trimming on this. These all look pretty good here. Maybe a little bit of that off there. They're like almost at 9 ounces. 12 ounces. That's 1, and it's a little over. A little under. You know what? Let's do it more like this, maybe. Let's just pull out some smaller pieces. It's 14 5/8. Still, that's the same weight as the other one was. Maybe put the big boys back out here and just do the smaller ones. That's better. 3/4 of an ounce over. I'll work with that. Okay, now I'm gonna unglove one hand. Set this off to the side. Turn you off. I'll put you away a little while. This side, I can use them for something. And then let's get these guys onto my cutting board. Fairly even sizes. We'll just go ahead and throw these guys in the pan here. Or bowl. Let's put that aside. Shit. This is just gonna have to hang out back here for now. I don't have anywhere to, not a space for stuff at the moment. You know what, we can go right in the sink. You're fine there. Okay. So theoretically we should clean these up a little bit. Now that I'm seeing, and I've never trimmed them, so I don't know. But we'll get rid of a little excess fat and stuff here and there. I mean, we want some fat. You know, for pan, I think that one's good, man. And like this guy, maybe we could take a little bit of fat off of him. Some connective tissue here, maybe. I'm gonna put you, I know I brought you out, here we are. Got my kitchen shears. I'm just gonna throw the extra fat and stuff on the other ones that I'm cooking later. I could probably take a little off the edge there. Yeah, this guy's got a big strip of it here. Let's see if we can, oh yeah, we wanna get rid of that. It was a little hard. That looks good though. That looks like pan searing fat. This guy could definitely take some off the side here. Maybe a little more. Might as well take that other part off. It's a little bit of a harder piece of fat, so might not render as nicely. And this guy. You can keep your nubbin, my friend. We will take some of this out. This guy's got a lot of fat going. There we go. Let's see, that looks pretty good. Jack, my guy. This kid is crazy. Okay. So we got these guys pretty much where we want them. I think that's it for the knife. I'm gonna put it aside. Okay, let's see what we do with seasoning here. Sprinkle 1 pound of chicken thighs with half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper. Okay, All right, I know what to do here. Let's get a little half teaspoon out. Should be you. Yeah. Got my kosher salt here. Make a lot of salt. I'm supposed to get both sides. Kind of pat it in some, and I'm going to ditch this glove. And I'm going to eyeball the pepper. This glove is clean, it has a touch chicken. And we'll do the same little trick here in a second. Once I'm ready to dirty this glove, we'll pat that down in there. But let's get our pan up to heat. So on large skillet over medium-high heat, 1 tablespoon of the oil. Is it medium heat, medium-high? Medium-high, okay. All right. Tablespoon. All right, so we're at 6:35. Let's see if these are actually done by like 6:55. I'm gonna leave that out because then we're gonna need more oil. Let that kind of coat this pan a bit. And while that heats, I'm gonna grab my apron and blow my nose along the way. Or at least wipe it. All right. So while we wait on this, let's see. Should take about 6 minutes on the chicken, 3 on each side roughly. We're gonna put that on a clean plate afterwards. So we'll try to get some other stuff mise en place while that's actually cooking up. I'm gonna get a clean plate for when that chicken comes out. Just have that on standby somewhere. Put my scale away, that'll help. Let me set this chicken over here in the microwave until I can work with it. All right, that's where it's not so dangerous. Okay. Oh, Jack, honey, it is not time, bud. God, he's such an adorable boy, but jeez, buddy. Short kangs. Yes, I just said that out loud. And let's get a right proper spatch. Right proper spatula. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's fine. I did actually just clean this whole counter down the other day, so. All right, that oil is probably getting close. Almost see it rippling. Yes, like I said, once we get this in, we get together the wine I'm gonna do another tablespoon of oil. Onion. Oh, cover to cook stirring occasionally. Shit, I need to find a cover for this. Oh god, I hope I have a cover for this. Is this it? Oh, thank the maker. Like, I'm pretty sure it came with a cover. I thought I saw it rippling, but that was just more me. Okay, it is starting to ripple, actually. Okay, so let's get this chicken rocking and rolling, huh? Actually, I'm gonna go this side down. In case we do want to season these other sides a little bit. I feel like maybe I got a little bit too big of a pan here. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes.
31.
Okay. Push the glove. Get this out of the way. Need to work. Okie dokie. Now, with all that's said and done, I think there's actually a lot of mise en place to be done here. I am, though, going to salt this other side just a little bit more, just by eyeball. I have never cooked chicken thighs like this. I hope I'm not doing it poorly. I think we can set the salt aside. I think we're done with it. Let me hit a little more pepper in there. Why not? I think we're done with the pepper. Now I have a little more room to have things sitting about now. All right, well, let me get a quarter cup ready for the wine. And I assume what I drink is considered dry, because I like dry reds and I don't like super fruity whites, so. There are so many jokes that could be made there. So anyways, this is what I had on deck to drink today. So we'll just do some brand caught Sauvignon Blanc. So that's what I was going to be drinking later tonight. I'll spare a quarter cup. So a lot of people doubled the sauce recipe to make it saucier. It's like, okay. We also need a quarter of heavy cream. So we should probably go ahead and drain our capers if we can. Heavy cream. How much of my capers? Tablespoon, all right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it closer to the sink though, so bear with me. Let me get a tablespoon for it. I don't know how to, you know what, I don't have a good plan for this. How do I, a few more than that. Oh shit. Echo to Smith's. Well, this kind of worked, because I've got capers in the floor. Okay. I don't know if that's brown though. Let's see, we started with this guy. Oh, he doesn't want to come up yet. He's not ready. We're gonna give that a little bit longer. Try to get this caper juice back into the caper jar. Oh, that actually went fairly nicely. And pour the excess capers back in. And ultimately, did not lose that many capers. Okay. This kind of worked. So basically, I've just poured a whole bunch out into the strainer until I got a tablespoon of it out, and the little cup underneath caught the juice so I didn't have to lose it. And I was able to basically pour it all back in. And I have no idea where the floor caper went. None of these want to let go. Is it like a burger? Do I need to shit? See, I don't know. I'm going to assume I need to be flipping this. I have to scrape it out, I guess. Maybe not. You know what? No, shit. This guy is going to be the ugly boy. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, we will give this a little bit longer because that's not brown enough. Maybe like another minute or two. Think that sounds fair? Oh, there's the quick cut. Okay. Yeah, I've never really pan-fried chicken like this, so I mean, it should be basic, but I may make some beginner mistakes here. We will check the temps at the end to make sure we get it cooked well enough. All right, let's see how you're doing now, buddy. That one's just gonna be one of the lesser brown ones, but you know what? You can go that way. Yeah, these guys needed more time. Was I supposed to flatten them out? We might still be flattening them out. I bet I was supposed to flatten them out. It didn't say that. Oh, that guy really needed more time to brown. Well, Echo, set timer for 3 minutes. So I've got a plan here. I'm gonna let them go that 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. And then I'm actually gonna open them up and cook down the inside a little bit more. They don't look terrible, but it definitely looked like I released a little too soon. But I was thinking if I did it like a burger and I waited too long, it would be more blackened and less, you know, I don't know. I mean, if I really fail, I've got more chicken thighs, but I also don't want to take all night. I do have other videos I'd like to make. And we've mise en place about as best we can. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I bet they, you know, I bet they do look like they're flattened out, so I have screwed that up. But we'll make this work. We'll make this work. And now I know, definitely flatten them out, which makes sense now that I think about it. I wasn't thinking about it. This whole cooking session came together last minute today because I realized I was like, oh, when did those chicken thighs go bad? And I was like, oh, sell-by was 4 days ago. I gotta do something. And then I found a recipe that sounded awesome. So like, I didn't really have time to think this through. Because that would make sense. You wouldn't want it that beefy. You want to, yeah. But it's good that we're getting some stuff stuck to the pan. We do want that. We want some fond. Mustard has to go in like a whole step before the capers, so I will need another tablespoon measurement. You're good. It'll work. You'll do the trick. That chicken is smelling really good, though. Now I kind of wonder if I should be going ahead and bringing up the... No, it's not smoking that bad. Oh, I didn't think about my buddy down there who loves chicky. You can't have this chicky, it's too seasoned. I guess I could cook them up some. You know, maybe I ought to boil one of these chicken thighs and then chunk it up, throw it in a little food processor with a little of the chicken water. See if I can make him a little chicken pate. He might be able to eat that. My countertop is very uneven too because all my oil is pulling down here. Echo, dismiss. Oh, my pretty countertop, it's all greasy again. Ah! It's fine. All right, we'll give that a couple more minutes. And then we'll look into opening these suckers up. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? If any of these will easily flip open, they're all gonna go the wrong direction. I'm not even sure that guy will open up. Oh, Napoleon. I'm sorry, buddy. I know Daddy cooks the best smelling stuff and you can never have any because it's not good for kitties. A little bit longer. Oh, the sounds break my heart now. His little new meow. All right, so technically it's been long enough, but I can tell you it has not been long enough. Can I get you removed and flipped and opened? And flipped onto your open side maybe somehow. This was probably what I was supposed to, there we go. Oh my goodness, come on, you can do this. Okay. Whew. Ah. Come on now. Oh my goodness. I'm making it much more difficult on myself, I believe. This guy's actually almost cooked anyways. Ah, there we almost go. There we go. How about you, the guy down here? Ooh, you're looking actually kind of nice. We're just gonna let that one keep brown on that side. I can't really flatten him out. All right. Oh my goodness, Napoleon, I need you to calm down now, buddy. Definitely. Not quite. It's got about 157 there. This guy's probably good. That was about 164. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't consider that I need to like lay these in flat, so you know, spread them open. Spread them thighs. I mean, everywhere I'm...
You're all about it.
Very much about spreading them thighs. Honestly, everything is giving me a temperature I want right now. Everywhere I poke. Except maybe this guy. Flip him back over. All right, well, I'm gonna start removing some of these guys to a clean plate. If I can. Check him out again. Yep, okay. All good. Okay, and we can just set these to the side. Actually, I can put these away. I'm not going to need these. All right, now, I'm gonna put another tablespoon of oil and onions, cover and cook for about 3.5 minutes. Get around, and splatter time. Break them up a little bit. Give that, it doesn't say to do this, but I want to give those all a little toss in the oil. We'll spread them out a little bit here. All right, looks pretty good. Echo, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
All right. Okay. So we're done with the oil. Get that put away. Well, we're done with the oil for now. Maybe I did need that later. I don't know. Okay. So after the 3 minutes, we're going to put in the wine and the mustard and scrape up the brown bits. Take that to a simmer, then put in the cream and the capers and the chicken and the juices. Oh, I wasn't trying to cook them to 165 there. That comes later. Oh, God damn it. Thank God they're thighs. I just needed to brown them. They're still going to cook in the actual sauce. Shit. Hi, Napoleon. Too late, our onions are in. I don't have any more onions. I can't go back on myself. At this point. All right, we're getting there, we're getting there. 20-minute chicken dish is taking 43 so far. I told you, I knew it'd take me longer. Granted, I could have done this in a different order. You know, we could have prepped the chicken, Got it browning while I worked the other stuff. I got it browning while I sliced the onions. They would have been cooked about the time the onions were ready. And then I could have, while it's simmering, dealt with the parsley, so. I could have made this happen faster. But I did not. All right, let's get my wine ready. Got just under a minute left here. That chicken looks good though. I am kind of just wanting to go to town on that chicken, and I'm thinking, should I just do that with the rest of the chicken thighs? Maybe. All right, got a little over 30 seconds left here. That's just long enough for me to sing "Oh Lord" by Foxy Shazam. Ready? Here we go. No, I'm just kidding. Akid. I might end up serving this up on a blue plate. I don't know. I don't think I want to put this on a white plate. For photo, for make it look pretty, I think I want to put it on some kind of colorful plate. All right, we're almost here. Echo, dismiss. Nice. All right, so wine and mustard, huh? Wine and mustard, and then we gotta scrape up our bits. We're deglazing the pan here. Hopefully the steam heat over this glass cold thing is not gonna fuck me up. I know, Napoleon, I know, buddy. There we go. Just for what sticks on, we'll just throw a little more mustard in there. That's a couple extra squirts, All right, let's mix this up and deglaze. That mustard off the side there, that kind of splattered. Oh, that smells awesome. The wine and the Dijon hitting with the brown chicken bits. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, those onions got real nice and tender. Okay. Kind of flatten these back out some. All right, so now we want to reduce to a simmer. Take that down to a medium low. Quarter cup of cream and then the capers. Chicken cover simmer, okay. Stir that in. Let's get the capers going too so we can mix together nicely. Kind of feel like some of the caper juice should have been included here to really get that briny goodness going. Oh, this is going to be fantastic, I think. I think I could definitely do it better again if I go again in the future, but I still think we are on to something here. I think that's pretty well stirred. All right, let's kind of again flatten this out some just for even distribution. And let's get the chicken back in. And pan juices. cover. That's a nice little simmer going on. And clean up this handle that I somehow splooged on. Okay, now for how long? Till it reaches an internal temperature. Shit, but it's already an internal temperature. 4 minutes. Okay, echo. Set timer, 4 minutes.
4 minutes, starting now.
All right. Yeah, I mean, once you get going, this goes real easy. I was just a little slow on my mise en place, honestly, so let's put some stuff away here. Okay. Mustard needs to go away. All right. So we can do some dish work here. Well, I might be able to get the manual in here. It is possible. Not from a Jedi. We'll do that in a minute. Let me just get you in here, sir. And walk right in there. Here, here, and you go there, and you go fuck yourself. I'm not sure if that's actually simmering. I need to make sure. It is? Okay, good. Gonna be a 2-dish load kind of night. And it's gonna be kind of white, creamy. It's gonna be very white looking. So you know what? Maybe a blue bowl. Yeah, I'll just serve it up in this. That'll look pretty. Get a bed of onions and sauce under there, a couple chicken, drop a little parsley on it. That'll look nice. Now, if you don't have capers or don't want to use capers, I saw a lot of people using green olives. Just dice them up kind of fine. Which honestly sounds even nicer to me. But honestly, too, I thought about it, but I didn't want to get into too many calories here. But you know, maybe if you threw this on a sandwich with some like dill pickles, they might be really good. Depends on how much that mustard really comes out of the flavor. Got about a minute left here. I'm not going to bother temp checking the chicken because we already cooked it to temp. Before I realized. But now I know for the future. Yeah. Oh, buddy. It'll be time soon enough, bud. Okay. Yeah, what's one more dish? All right, we got about 15 seconds for that 4 minutes. And I'll plate this up and see what we think. I'm just gonna tell Mary that I am plating. Echo, dismiss. Thank you. Hey, sweetie, I'm just letting you know I'm plating now. Oh, this looks pretty awesome. All right, thank you. Bye. Love you too, bye. Oh, that smells really good. Honestly though, I think it probably could thicken a little bit more, so I'm gonna let it go until, I mean, it's not really gonna thicken if the steam can't escape, so I wouldn't think. So let's do that. Oh, that smells phenomenal. I love how the onions look like pasta, which this would probably be really good mixed into. Mix that sauce and onions into the pasta and slice up the chicken. Oh, Napoleon thinks it sounds good. I was also thinking about doing it with like over steamed broccoli or sauteed broccoli. Might be kind of nice, sort of a chicken and broccoli vibe. All right. What do we think here? Yeah, I think that's probably good. We're gonna call it there. Taking it off the heat. And let's see if my idea will work here. Let's just kind of get some onions and sauce as a bed here.
This isn't finger food, is it?
No. It smells really good too.
Oh, crap, my nose is still stuffed up.
Shoot.
Tomorrow I can finally take antihistamines.
Yeah, Mary's got an allergy test coming up, so she's had to be off the meds for a bit here. Guess we don't want to put we don't want a whole freaking bowl of onions, but might have been able to let the sauce thicken a little bit more. No, he wants some cheeky. I was wondering if I should, there you go, boil him up a piece or something and, try to make that pate idea.
Yeah.
Let's pick the prettier chicken here for this.
Good boy.
And then maybe drizzle a little of the sauce over, maybe?
He's like, hamburgers, yes.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that part. But, well, it looks pretty good.
Okay, now I can smell it.
Let's just call this your results. I like that. I like that plating too. Now you can watch as I take some photos real quick. It needs a second anyways.
Did I get chicken?
The right angle on it though. There we go. Oh, yeah, maybe. Probably since it's getting rather full in there. I just didn't rinse it off. That's why I put it that way. I was just trying to clean as I was going. And push all this together just to keep the heat in there. I'm kind of trying to give it a minute for our plate to cool. Okay, oh shoot. Yep, I forgot something. Hold on.
Oh, you still have parsley?
Yeah.
Because I have a crap ton of parsley just growing wild
Well,
downstairs.
mine was going bad. I kind of totally forgot about doing the parsley. So let's actually give you proper results. Or let's go ahead. No, yeah, we'll go ahead and fucking thumbnail. Okay. There you go. See how much better that looks with the parsley too? Well, now I got to redo my photos. That's okay, they weren't great, so this is gonna make them look so much nicer. I'm glad I didn't go with a green bowl. Maybe a red bowl might have popped a little more, but I kind of wasn't thinking about the green. I kind of forgot about it. Okay. All right, I think we can actually try this. Assume we'll just share my fork.
Yeah, sure.
First, I'd like to just try kind of the onions and the sauce a little bit. Maybe a bit of a caper. Oh. That's pretty good. You want to try that?
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna feed me?
Oh, well, probably gonna get a knife for the chicken. I guess I could feed you
So
since you're worried about
this
your...
is onion?
Sweet onion, little Dijon mustard, white wine, capers, heavy cream.
That's pretty tasty.
That is pretty tasty. That'd be really good in pasta.
Honestly, I thought there was pasta in there.
I know it looks like. That's why I keep thinking pasta. Or over like a sauteed broccoli or something.
Oh yeah. Sauteed broccoli would be more dietetic, as you like to say.
Yeah, I just didn't want to, you know, do too much today. Since this was, like I was telling them, kind of a last minute idea. I'm gonna roll some onion up on the chicken here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Shit. I'm doing a bad job cutting Mary a piece up here.
Try not to sneeze.
There we go. That's probably a good chicken piece.
I suppose you don't want the volume blown out. Headphone wearers, you do not want me to sneeze.
Right? This time I'll feed you. Well, you gotta come to me though. I can't. I'll try just a little of this chicken. Fucking nailed that chicken. This is a good goddamn dish. Hell yeah. Recommend. I would definitely, I think I would double the sauce and make a pasta in there. I'd probably let it simmer a little bit longer to get a little thicker. I would double my mustard. And then it's probably about right. Are you wanting more? I mean, I have more.
I might, because I only had a hamburger patty for dinner.
Big girl bite. Yeah, because the sauce is still a little watery and runny. It probably did need to actually go a little longer. But it is very tasty.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna, with what little went into there, I didn't think it was gonna be as nice as it is. And it's a lot more of a creamy sauce than I thought. I thought it would be much more...
If you put heavy cream into something, it's going to be creamy sauce.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be a lot more mustardy and tart, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty good. So I know what leftovers I'm eating.
Maybe. You might not, I don't know. Well, tomorrow is, at least for me, tomorrow is a Monopoly McDonald's day. I'll be out shopping, need to eat quick so I can come home and do some work. And then I don't know what we'll do Friday. And then Saturday is probably McDonald's.
Okay.
For Scarefest.
Okay.
All right. 20-minute chicken. Only chicken hour. There's somebody in there. Oh, they don't look open. Halo's in the Scarefest season again. I'll use a better camera for tomorrow's stuff, but oh, that might just be the back of the booth. They might. Mary's interested in the cold brew. Yeah, that's just the back of the booth. So I'll just go get in line. You can join me, or if you want. I assume you'd want. Okay. All right. Anyways, we finally made it. We're very late. We'll do more later. Bye. Scarefest day 2. I'm sorry I forgot to film anything yesterday. Obviously, losing our old man is throwing things off. So we just got here for Saturday, and as I was about to walk in, and I knew I needed a reminder. And I totally forgot. Mary didn't bring her badge. So Pops is running her back home to get it. I think luckily I have a great Pops. I was gonna bring more and better gear, but again, we're dealing with some things that you may or may not have been told in this vlog already, so. I'm gonna get a drink.
He brings in a lot of people.
Oh. Yo.
Hello.
Monster Lodge buddies. Come on. I'm like, because I know names, and I know your names. I know, like, Travis, and I know your fucking name. God damn it.
My name is Lawrence Gordon.
Lawrence
I'm a doctor.
I know your name. I feel like such an asshole. I had like 5 shots of tequila before I came here.
Butthole,
and no food.
Eric.
Butthole.
Butthole.
Yes. Jess, there. I fucking knew it. I just an absolute fucking brain fart. But I gotta show off. These are amazing cosplay buddies of mine. They're always doing killer shit. But I mean, look, she's like Lawrence. You got like the chain locks. I cannot remember the guy's name. I know Adam. Yeah. But yeah, this is like the play me thing, the whole deal.
I got the pen light that incriminated him.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that is a major detail. I didn't even.
Attention to detail all the way down.
Fucking hell. Like, flip phone, the whole I'm telling you, like, this is maybe theoretically on the surface one of your more low-key cosplays I've seen you do. But, like, detail-wise, when you really get into this, no. Trav and Jess, I fucking love you guys. Thank you so much. I don't want to take them too much of their time. They're actually meeting people. I'm waiting on Mary to come back, so. I'm going to keep drinking and walk around, but I love you guys. I'm sorry I'm going to miss the November meetup. We did move our February trip, so hopefully I'll make that one. I'm pretty sure Kendra's doing it on purpose, so she's like, oh, that's a Star Wars day? Good, we'll do it then, so Eric won't be here.
She keeps it in her calendar.
I know, and it's like literally in red, Eric gone dead. No, you guys are awesome. I will see you guys around somewhere, but honestly, some of the greatest people I fucking know, dude. Take care, guys. I love it.
You don't recognize that thing with your voice?
I don't need to be buying VHS. Although I do want to see.
What's happening, Steven?
And Mary, how we doing?
She's the fucking coolest. It's Felissa. Dude, we love Felissa.
I love you.
Fucking love you, Felissa.
You guys are the best. This is awesome.
We need this. We needed this. Thank you, Felissa.
Oh my God.
I hope I see you tomorrow.
Yes, I hope so.
And if not, I'm very drunk. This shit is amazing. I'm talking to the vlog dad. Hold on. Oh, that's so cool. That might be Scarefest Haul. Mary's still setting it up. So, didn't buy a whole lot. She bought more than I did. I may have spent more though, because I did buy a few photo ops. Felissa's my buddy. I wouldn't have to pay for Felissa, but I feel bad. She keeps doing things for free, so I slipped her some money. Same thing with Dave Sheridan, who I will not share here, but he did share a lot of Scary Movie 6 information with me. Some things I'm not sure he should have been telling me, but I'm very excited. I'll just say that much. Met Ted Nicolau. I grew up with a lot of his movies from Full Moon, like Bad Channels, Subspecies. Talked to him and one of the stars of those films for quite a while. Got a great picture with him, and because I was like, we can really only afford to get like the one photo. He ended up signing something for me for free, just very nice of him, which I unfortunately left drunken at Felissa's table. But, because my buddy Justin Martell and Seeger, they were producers on Subspecies 5, so he wrote send them my love, which honestly is kind of a little bit weird. I'm filming you, by the way, because, but I'm not showing anything.
Okay.
I did think it was kind of funny though that Ted Nicolau, as nice as it was that he signed for me, and he was genuinely interested. We had a very good conversation. That on my signature thing, he signs to Eric, hey, tell Justin Martell, no, okay, tell Justin Martell and Seeger, send him my love. It's like, well, this is supposed to be, it's an autograph for me. But anyways, I'm not actually complaining. I just thought that was kind of funny. And I did pay, what, 40 to get a picture with Barbara Crampton. I felt bad for drunkenly talking her ear off the day before. So when we went back to get the photo, I was like, yeah, I saw you yesterday, and I'm sorry, I was the one that talked your ear off. And she's like, yeah, you did. She did not miss a beat. I was like, okay. Anyways, so that's where most of what I spent went. I did buy these guitar picks. They have cool art on them, but I mostly bought it because I like this guitar pick case. King Goro, I believe, is the artist.
Do you want to take the plastic off next?
No, because I'm not going to open it. No, it's Chris. I can't read it here, but maybe you guys can in post.
Chris. Is this dark?
I know.
You can.
All right, I tell you what. You open it while I show him my other things. Here, let me give him.
Starlein. STARLEIN.
.com. And it's Chris with a K. KRIS. Here's a Kniff.
Actually, it's perforated.
Oh, sweet. And then I did find this bad boy right here. We got our Toonie Tears Art the Clown. Never saw if there was a bloody variant. I'm pretty sure there is. There's a lot of Toonie Tears I don't have, but I knew I had to find this one. And I found him day one and bought him because you would not find him by Saturday. So I don't know if we'll unbox him on channel or not, but I'm very excited to have him. And then I did find the whole line of these, but I only bought one because the other ones I thought about going back and buying, but I was like, what am I really going to do with them? But I had to have Sienna Shaw from Terrifier 2. I have the first Terrifier figure of this that's not in this line, the one that color changes with with water. It makes him bloody. She has this decapitated art head and a sword, which is pretty cool. I don't know that she can actually hold a decapitated art's head. And I would not have minded getting the eye-popping art or the flowers art, costume shop art, or the pale girl. But I was like, well, I don't really need all of them. Because, you know, they're 30 bucks a piece. So I was just excited from Trick or Treat Studios to get my hands on this one. You'll notice they do not have Sienna holding the head in the picture. But again, I bought that day one. You could still find her, but not as easily over the next day. Saturday, the very, very busy day. So Mary got the picks all laid out so we can show you.
So you got 3 of this design. This is on the back of all of them.
Okay.
They're just a little.
They're pretty good. Actually, that's a good gauge. That's maybe like down. I think I used like a 14. These feel like maybe 10s. I could be wrong. But again, it's not so much the picks I was worried about, although I do like her art, but I love the idea of having a pick case so I can start actually carrying my custom picks around in pocket. And,
It's a slide, honey.
oh, it's a slide. Okay. And give them to people. But that's all I got. You know, like I said, I spent mine a little bit more on meetings. I didn't buy, I just got that. I also, just from Vinegar Syndrome, got some of those ordered, so. But here's what Mary got. Where do you want to start? You want to save that? All right.
So, I'm a sucker for the 3D printed shit. So we got the little black kitty. He sits. The rest of these actually can stand except for this little gecko guy. But got a little ferret. And this is some kind of lizard. I'm not sure if it's a Gila or what, but it's cute. Look how cute. Look at that face. Look at that fish. And then we have a kitty cat dressed up as a ghost. Boo! Boo! It's weirdly segmented. Yeah. And then they, guys at one of the places threw this in for free. It's supposed to be glow in the dark, and it's got an eyeball in the abdomen that you can spin around. I'm not sure why, but there it is. This is a pin, so I can have a little kitty cat hanging off of a backpack or something. So a little segmented tail, and then this is like a little steampunk dragon, and it's got a gear for a tail, and it can actually. I guess we can see it. The gear spins.
Cool.
And then I thought this guy was really cool. And this, I forget what these moths are called.
It reminds me of a Pokemon.
Well, yeah. I think it's Cubone with the skull head.
There you go. Yeah.
But the moth is it's like a Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah. There's like a certain moth that looks like it has a skull on its back and stuff.
Yeah. And so I thought that was really cool. It's kind of sparkly.
Yeah.
And then I had to get the octopus pin with the katanas.
Yeah, some of Mary's favorite things. These are a few of her favorite things.
And then I got
Thundercats.
I feel like I already have one of these somewhere, but I don't know where it is. And then I have a T-shirt that has this on it, and he's so cute. I'm not sure if you can read it.
There you go.
Don't open evil inside. And then it says, do it. And then our friend Nick gave me some Has-Been Hotel stickers.
Yeah, famous producer Nick Brown. Because he found out Mary loves Has-Been Hotels. We're like, oh, yeah.
So he hooked me up with those. And then the bigger things that I got.
I'm going to do that one first? Because this is kind of the coolest to me.
Sure.
We'll back out of that. Let me zoom out a little.
So there's a stall that sells these carved pumpkins. And none of the pumpkins were quite hidden for me because we usually would get one.
Right.
And then the lady showed me a couple that she had under her table that she was getting ready to work on. I saw this one and I was like, yeah, I'll pre-purchase this one from you. So she carved it out and had it ready by the evening, towards the end of the con the next day.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty cool. They also do like horror villains and stuff, but we like the more generic, I guess, for lack of a better term. Not that the art's generic, but not not IP characters.
Yeah, I like we have like some cats, a couple of cat ones, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the coolest thing she got.
I'm gonna turn off the light, see how that shows on
Okay.
on camera. Striking.
Well, of course, the camera just adjusted its exposure for the other lights.
Gotta have all the lights on.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks very spooky.
Spooky dooky. Spooky dooky doo.
And I know why some of the other things similar to this have like a little cap at the top so you don't see the air bubble.
Ah. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
They had it in gold, but I was like, and she's like, you don't think gold or purple? I'm like, Mary, it's you, it's purple, of course.
Alright, striking.
But there be our Scarefest Haul. Not bad for 2 very short days. We never even made it to the first floor. They had first floor celebrities and vendors this time instead of the main floor. We barely made it through the main floor in 2 days. We had such limited time this year. Next year's gonna be different though. We're gonna go back to VIP style, so we can do the VIP parties. We try to do the bourbon tasting ahead of time, so I have actual time to hang out with Felissa and Dave. Because like, we never really get to shoot the shit, like we're obviously happy to see each other. We'll hang out, as best we can, but.
The same table I got this guy from had another type of dragon, but it was like made out of, looked like Halloween themed cookies, pumpkins and stuff. And they had them laid out on baking sheets on top of parchment paper.
That's cool.
It was very cute.
All right, well, there you go. That's the end of our Scarefest story for this year. Next year will be groovy, apparently. That was a tease, but I mean, Bruce has been here before, so.
Yeah.
All right, more vlog. So we watched some movies. Mary's drinking a fruity drink, just belched in my face. Careful, girl. I got the other end loaded. Full of McDonald's. Because, boo buckets. That's day 1 haul right there. Come at me. I don't know. Anyways. So we watched a documentary about my best friend in the world. I don't get to see him often, but every once in a while I go hang out with my buddy, Ricky Stanicky.
Ricky, you're so fine, you my Ricky.
I mean, John Cena's a handsome man. Can't deny that. Anyways, we did finally we needed something light and just mindless and, fun. So Mary's like, let's do Ricky Stanicky. And I'm like, okay. So we did. And going into this movie, I kind of expected it to be kind of just okay and hit or miss. And, it's even the premise in itself, like, how am I supposed to care for these guys that have spent their lives lying, to their wives and family and friends and all that stuff. But John Cena saves this movie, and overall, it's well, I wouldn't say excellent, but it was a really good time. We had a blast with this. Lots of laughing out loud. John Cena is fantastic. William H. Macy has some of the funniest shit to do in this movie. And, I just really liked that. And then one of the 3 main guys is the new doorman on Only Murders in the Building.
Yes.
So Mary caught that, and that made that a little more enjoyable, too. So, but yeah, I mean, what is it, Netflix? It's on Netflix? I think it was Netflix.
Okay. The other one was definitely Prime.
Yeah, but it was a really fun time. I mean, if you thought the trailers looked good, the movie's probably going to be enjoyable. You want to tell what you thought? I mean, you're mostly just, sorry.
I only had one moment of, that that's not going to work. Social Security number, I mean, HR's going to have a problem with this.
Yeah, but but it's also a Farrelly movie, Peter Farrelly movie, so it doesn't have to make perfect sense all the time. For me, none of that stuff took me out of the movie. You know, it was in this wacky universe. It was believable enough that this stuff would go down this way. Yeah. And John Cena is incredibly charming, in general, but especially in this. You really do kind of fall in love with his character. So. Yeah. And there's some heartbreak in there too. Like it's really all like he really is what sells this entire movie. And I think if you put any other actor in there, it's not going to work as well. Like it just really worked well with him. And there's what he was doing in the beginning of the movie, kind of the job he had in the beginning of the movie is pretty freaking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's turning into that guy, like, he looks like he's going to be this type of guy, this type, big jockey actor guy. Yeah,
just The Rock 2.0.
Yeah.
What he could have become.
But he's getting some range on him. So.
Yeah, and he's improving every time out. Like, I mean, especially last season of Peacemaker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Although we do need to see that new Rock movie at some point, I guess.
Yeah, no, and I hear he's great in it, and I'd like to see it. And it'll probably might get Oscar nominations, maybe. I don't know. But I'd like to see it, even though I don't care about MMA or any of that stuff. But I do want to see what The Rock does with a possible dramatic turn. Man, the lighting in here that's so much more noticeable because the lighting. Like I have this, and it's just hitting it right there. It's weird, y'all. Maybe he says a water pimple. I was thinking it's a bug bite, but
bug bite. It could be either.
Anyway, sorry.
That's a hell of a bug bite, though.
I know. Well, I mean, sometimes that's how I don't have another one to show right now. But yeah, so if you thought about it and you thought you might enjoy it, check it out. You'll probably enjoy it. So I don't know. Anything. It's hard to review comedies because it's like it was funny.
Yeah, it wasn't cringy comedy.
Yeah.
There may have been one or two minor cringe things, but it was the whole was just like getting yourself out of trouble just long enough to dig yourself a deeper hole.
Yeah, I can see that. And like sort of the revelations over time too, that some of the other guys have been doing things off book. It kind of gets fun and how they have to account for that and everything. So, but yeah, I recommend.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we really needed something to distract us and make our brains not think of real world things. And I was like, what do you want to watch? You want to watch some mindless game shows or something? And she just throws out Heads of State. So another John Cena film, but this time along with Idris Elba.
Basically, I was looking for big, dumb action fun with a couple of hot guys.
And, I mean, I was the only hot guy on the couch, so she didn't get the couple, but, no, honestly, she probably could not have picked a better movie. We had such a blast with this movie. Kind of shocked it didn't get a theater run, because the action in it is, like, fucking legit, and the comedy is great. Like, if you liked the chemistry of John Cena and Idris Elba as Peacemaker and Bloodshot or Bloodsport? Bloodsport. In The Suicide Squad, that chemistry carries over here greatly.
Or is it Deadshot?
No, Deadshot and Bloodsport. Deadshot was Will Smith. Yeah. So right away, their chemistry is phenomenal. But honestly, the action, a lot of it is fantastic. There's I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil stuff. There's like some big set pieces in here. There's early on, there's a really killer, motivated John Woo slide and shoot thing that was really John Woo-esque slide and shoot. That was really cool. And I mean, the movie itself, the story itself, okay, it's fairly predictable. You're going to kind of see it coming. You can kind of figure out who the villain is, a decent amount before the turn. But it's not so much about that. It really is just their journey as John Cena, as an action hero movie star who became president. That's completely unbelievable. And then Idris Elba as the British Prime Minister. And how they don't like each other and have to go on this...
Who is former military.
Yeah, and they have to go on this insane adventure against very effective, actually, bad guys. There's a great sequence with a section with Jack Quaid in there, which is just even cooler when he shows up. And I think there's a couple of shots. Even Mary pointed out there's a couple of effect shots where maybe like the compositing could have been a little bit better, maybe a little rushed. I wouldn't think it was as terrible as she does, but other than
the one
that
I really noticed was like, ooh, that's rough, guys.
But then there's also, without giving away the details of it, one of the things she really, since she's doing that, I'll let you know. But I can also say it less spoilery as well. I'll also say it. There's a couple of times when there's like this, hey, how did you get here kind of thing. And instead of like, really going into they kind of do a flashback, but it's an incredibly stylized flashback that is laugh out loud on its own. You can say the director reminded you of.
It was very Wes Anderson.
At times. There's this particular element that, yeah, absolutely.
Which it was like, that shouldn't work in this movie, yet somehow it does.
It absolutely does, yeah. So there's actually some style and creativity and some uniqueness in this, coupled with just great actors who have great chemistry and great charisma together. It's on Amazon Prime if you're looking to see it. And again, I think if they had maybe put an extra $500,000 or $1 million in just to give the compositors a little extra, or hire a couple more, and then actually giving it a theatrical run, it could have done. I'm not saying it would be like, $100 million movie or anything, but it probably could have done a pretty good amount of money and brought more notoriety to it. Because I do think a lot of people are just going to miss this one because it, dropped on streaming, didn't really get talked about. Probably just looked at it from the trailer, was like, hey, it's action, whatever. But I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I saw Cena and Elba doing the bouts on some of the late night talk shows. I was like, saw some of the clips. I was like, okay, no, I need to see this at some point. Just because they bounce off of each other so well.
They really do, and now I can even further see why James Gunn is so adamant that he wants to get Idris Elba back as Bloodsport in the DCU, especially if he's going to put him with Peacemaker and let that chemistry play again. Because it really made me want to go rewatch the Suicide Squad so I could see more of those two guys getting at each other's throats again, And it's a very satisfying conclusion.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of that scene where they're going through the village and just taking
the Suicide Squad. That's what keeps running through my brain too. But yeah, even like the ending of this, I think, again, somewhat predictable and everything, but it's still just done well enough that it's so much fun. And, you really enjoy it. So I did. I'm really glad she picked it. We had a great time. Like, we were literally, like, applauding things. Like, that whole, like, a big sequence happens and it's over. And we're just like, that was awesome.
Yeah, whoever choreographed the action sequences deserves a little extra something.
Yeah, and I mean, it is mostly like shooty action. It's not like, too much kung fu-y kind of stuff. But it's well balanced and well blended, and there's like big set pieces, and it all plays really nicely. And it doesn't get too much, even though it's a political in concept, it's not really political in its story. So whatever, it's not going to trigger any of that within you. But it's really fun. And again, John Cena, we know Idris Elba is amazing, but John Cena was fantastic in this one as well. Yeah. Not as much emotion to give in this one, but...
But he did a great job of an action star, trying to, be president and being stuck in a thing where it's like, oh, he's an action star, of course he can... It's like, kind of...
Yeah, the way they play with all that stuff. Like, I've trained with the military. I honestly thought he probably could have gotten away with knowing a little bit more than maybe he does. Because usually when people do that kind of training...
He can just barely handle guns.
Yeah, and usually you at least do learn how, even movie guns, you learn how to... Well, I don't know, maybe not today, because now so many of the stuff is done more with, just fakery, because they're trying to get away from blanks and all of that. But, back in the day, like the 90s and the 2000s, even into the 2010s, if you trained for a movie with guns, like, the John Wick training, you will learn how to use real guns, I think. But anyways, that's a tiny, tiny nitpick, but highly recommend it, especially if you got Prime and you're looking for something fun to kill a couple hours on.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute recommend.
Yeah.
So, despite other things, we had a really good time when we could for a bit this weekend. Okay. But that's it. That's all we had time for was 2 movies. Next week we're seeing the Chainsaw movie, Chainsaw Man, the Chainsaw movie. Chainsaw, the movie. Resi's, and I don't know what else, or if anything else. I'm itching to watch some horror stuff. But.
Has somebody made a Chainsaw Massacre musical?
Not yet, but I know what we're about to do.
Chainsaw, the musical.
I can't wait for Leatherface's solo number.
It'll be this beautiful solo because it's all his internal monologue.
There you go. It was like Bubba, not Bubba, but the old man, the chef, if you will. Y'all can't eat if I don't have meat. I don't care if it's human feet. Anyways, we can even eat off of ladies' teeth. I don't know. I just need chili to make some meat. I made meat for my chili. I don't know. Anyways.
I have put an idea in his head.
She has.
I may regret this.
You might. Alright, let's move on with some more vlog. Dejarik, the cheaper, older board. I've sat on this thing for probably 2 to 3 years. I guess it couldn't be 3 years, unless we may have bought this on the honeymoon.
Maybe.
I know we bought it before I was an annual pass. Pretty sure. Anyways, it was $50 back then. I don't know if they still make this one, because this is just, it has the cool little figures. It can also be turned over to play checkers. We will eventually be opening the high-end archive version that has licensed sounds. And they've actually created the game, so you can actually play the game and workable buttons. But I thought, let's get this sucker open, and it kind of ties into Halloween because there's monsters. And, it looks like it's a nice piece of wood.
Have we ever seen any of these critters outside of the game board? Like in quote-unquote real life? Or are they like fictional within Star Wars themselves?
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be real creatures in the universe, but I'm not sure we've really seen them. I don't know my creatures as well, because I'm not so much here for the creatures. But I'll now let you hand off the camera.
All right.
And let's pop this bad boy open.
All right.
You almost got the Coyote Mundi Collector's Edition saver. But, oh, yeah, it's been sitting up there for a little while. Whoops.
Was that spider webbing?
It's just cat fur and all that stuff. There's a lot of Aaron problems. I let the boy sneak into my room a little the other night.
Oh.
Not sneak into my room, because he was so like sketchy about it. And I was like, you come and look around. Finally, he heard a noise like, I'm going out here. All right, bye. Mostly because I know if I ask Aaron to leave, I can get him to leave real easy.
Yeah.
Jack, back in the day, when he would actually sneak into my room, I would end up having to crank my surround sound system with Metallica, because he would hide under the bed and you couldn't get to him. But if you crank Metallica loud enough, he'd be like, nope, can't do it.
Speaking of Jack, hi.
Yeah, you get them cute footies on footage wherever you can.
Chick. You can come up. Good boy.
Jeez.
Hi. Oh, you're so handsome. You're so cute and handsome. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I was having trouble getting around a piece of cardboard crevice. Let's look at the board first.
Okay.
It's got some heft to it.
It looks like is it wood or resin?
I think it's actually wood.
Careful.
I know. Plus this is a knife that doesn't do much. Hey, Jicky Jick.
Jack, good boy.
Well, I mean, he knows he can go along the ledge, but it doesn't quite work for him right now.
Okay, well, that looks like wood.
Yeah, it's real wood. We got stuff we'll look at here in a second. Sorry, pumpkin. Oh, that's nice though. That's quality. Oh, that spins. That's kind of cool.
Oh, it's because you can. It's not so much because it spins.
Oh,
it's
it pops.
'cause-
Yeah, so you can
there's
flip
a
it
little-
over for checkers. Yeah. Well, you got the pieces down in there. So you got the checkers spot. You got the Dejarik spot. But it's got some nice heft to it. And you can kind of see the checker quality. I mean, it's plastic, but it's not bad. Would have liked it a little bit if those were wooden pieces.
But it's like, was it the Rebellion versus the...
Empire, yeah. Rebels and Imps, yeah. So we have this. And I'll try to hold this enough you can pause on it if you want to read this. So they do also have...
Where it's actually big enough.
I got you.
See?
So they do actually have rules for how to play Dejarik. I would have thought it. I wonder if it'd be the same in the other version. One day, Mary and I will try playing it. I mean, I'd like to. We'll set up DJ Rex. We'll drink out of Rancor teeth. Oh yeah, there's more. There's much more to look at.
Oh, this is for playing checkers.
How about I lay it down? Because I just realized you're like bouncing and I don't know if they're gonna get a clear pause. There we go. Oh, well, still, instructions for checkers. You know, we show off everything here. So then we also have this. So apparently there's classes. Yeah, and they have red and blue bottoms. Like the little stands they're on. Let's see, is there anything on the back of these? No. And then there's another one. I guess that's probably the same. Yeah, that's each player. So yeah, you can learn how to play a little easier.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't realize this one also had Dejarik instructions. I thought that was just for show, but it makes sense. Now we have these little guys. We'll get a better look at them. I just want to get them out. Now, obviously, it's not going to happen this way, but it'd been kind of nice if there was a way to like store these in the board too. I don't know if the other one will let you do that, but it'd be nice just to kind of keep it all together. But yeah.
Are you going to keep the packaging for the critters?
I wasn't gonna, but I don't know.
That is a beefy boy. That's a tank.
Beefy boy. Clawy boy. Let's do this too. Then we can get a tighter focus with a closer shot.
Maybe shift this where you can see better.
No, you're good. I can work with you. His tail bites.
Rawr. Actually, tell you what the piece is.
No, I was seeing if it had a year. Just basic copyright stuff.
And that looks like nightmare fuel.
And he looks stoned. He's high on spice. So that's your red team. Then your blue team. Almost looked like an arm moved, but it is not.
What the hell happened to Gonzo?
Although actually, you know, I like that your Gonzo reference, but honestly too, it's vaguely reminiscent of a Geonosian. A little bit.
I thought they were more insected.
Well, I mean, that's pretty.
Back a bit, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's similar shaped head, not quite a snout, but. We got this guy here.
Hey guys.
Hey
What
guys.
are we
You guys are playing a game? Can I join?
doing? Are we shirts or skids?
Nice. Oh, I like the design of this one.
So, your trouser snake.
He kind of is Trouser Snake. Not my Trouser Snake. Mine's got more hair. And then last but not least, we got this guy right here. Cool. Set up a game here. We're gonna play real quick. I'm just joking, but I'm still gonna set one up. I don't know how this works. I didn't read the instructions.
Okay, you want to get absolutely schnockered and then try to figure out how to...
Yes, that's the only way we're gonna play. How many players? That's 2 player. That's a dumb question. That was a dumb question because I was like, is it like 4?
Okay, I'm
Maybe.
gonna go back out.
Oh yes, please. That was a dumb question. You zoomed in right here, didn't you? Yeah, that was a dumb question. But my thought was like game night. Like, oh, maybe we could play a game night. Granted, we do have 2 boards, so we could make it a 4-player event in the early part of game night before people really show up.
Yeah.
But honestly, this is pretty quality. I mean, for $50, you get these 8 little figures, you get a checkers board, you get all these instruction sheets, learn to play the game. Quality material, like that is actual wood. You know, like it's not plastic made to look like wood. You want me to so you can feel it?
I'm kind of curious about Now, I'm pretty sure the base here is resin.
Yeah, it's heavy resin.
Yeah, I think, yeah, this is wood. That's, yeah. I think that.
It is, I think it is wood, it just sounds hollow because of the space under for the chips.
Yeah, well, it has a bit of a grain to it, it looks like, too, so.
Yeah. I think you can still buy this version, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to eyeball for you on the November Disney trip, which is
Rapidly coming up?
3 weeks and 2 days. Yeah, I need to start making a lightning lane plan. I need to get some new shoes. We gotta finish getting Dad prepped.
New shoes again?
Yes. We can talk about that off camera. It's basically because I'm heavy, but I've learned that, yeah, okay. Plus, you know, I'm heavy and I'm active. So I run through shoes. Apparently, if I really, it should be, especially because I'm not buying the most expensive things, it should be about every 3 months for me on a main pair.
Okay.
If you're heavy and you're not very active, about 6 months. If you're normal weight or light and not active, a year, you know. But I'm very active. I regularly get 10,000 steps or more. I'm always standing, except when I'm sleeping or working.
I feel like I'm relatively active. I can get longer on my shoes, but then I'm also wearing different types of shoes for different things. So.
And yeah, same. I get a little space from wearing multiple types of shoes, but also you don't weigh what I weigh, which has gotten really out of hand. And at least once retirement, at least then, if not before, some big changes are coming. So, okay,
Yay.
There's that part of the vlog. Enjoy some Disney pins, Disney dins. Bye. I'm gonna win. Oh, I missed it. Take 2. Oh, the vlog's not over yet. Ah. Hey, more Disney pins.
What?
I know, it's almost like I bought a bunch of these things or something, even though I completely miscounted how many we would need. But hey, we're here. And actually, I thought we would never finish this. I thought they were done with this, but the last time I was there, they had brought them back out. So of course, I've got 2 more of the Magical Chef series. There's some I really want in here we haven't got. Well, I think we're only missing 3. We're missing Donald, Stitch, and Ratatouille.
Yeah, and you really want Stitch.
I really want Stitch. And Donald is really cool too. Ratatouille I don't care about except if he's going to complete the set. Of course I want him. This one's in my hand. I'm opening this one.
All right.
Alrighty tighty Aphrodite.
Are you going first or am I going?
You go first. You usually go first.
All right.
Sorry, I meant to leave that over there for you. Try to get a sense of what I might be opening. I have no idea.
I got Mickey.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we already got Mickey.
I think we got a lot of Mickeys. I feel like he is a very common one for us.
I mean, it's cute, but you don't need a bajillion of them.
Right. Only need 1. I might have Donald here. Maybe. I don't know. These are harder to tell. Oh, no. But I did get 1 we do not have. Ratatouille, who looks a lot cooler in person than he did on the side of the box. Oh, and he's got macarons. Yum.
I have no idea what. Macron, oh yeah, that's what he's got, okay.
Yeah. All right, who do I got next?
All right, let's see, I've got Country Bear. Again, mystery plate of something.
It's cookie dough. We're gonna say cookie dough. Chocolate chip cookie dough.
He looks vaguely horrified by whatever it is.
Yeah, those aren't chocolate chips. They're raisins. What do you think I meant, gross people?
I don't know, I have that reaction to raisins sometimes.
Do you like oatmeal raisin cookies?
No, I don't.
Oh, weirdo.
I like oatmeal cookies.
Weirdo.
I don't like raisins in my oatmeal.
Actually, I like the oatmeal cookies, but I also like raisin oatmeal cookies, and I like the oatmeal cream pie, the raisin cream pies, the Little Debbie. Oh my God,
her Little Debbie's don't have raisins in them.
Not in the oatmeal cream pies, but there's the other one that's like kind of a cake thing that has raisins in the cake and it's cream filled. They're very good. They're very good. I can eat the
had one of
box.
the oatmeal cream pies the other day. I broke down at work.
Oh,
I was craving it
that's
so
right.
bad.
I remember you telling me. I think I got Kronk. I got Kronk, who we already have. Ugh, so we only got 1? Ugh, we're having the worst. This set is one we are having the worst luck on, because this is the one where we kept pulling doubles side by side.
At least we didn't do it this time.
No, but I mean, we got 3. We're looking for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're looking for 3 out of 8, and we still only got 1 we didn't have. My odds are just not rocking on this. But hey, we got Ratatouille. I really, really freaking want Stitch. And are we the only people that trade things like this? I never see these pins on the pin trading boards.
Because they're probably too high value.
Well, it's probably like us. And as soon as we put one of these up, somebody trades, grabs it. So like you got to be waiting for one of us to walk by. Well, we got 5 more for the trading bag.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, not too terrible. Like I said, at least we got one we didn't have.
Yeah.
And we got more pins we can open another time. We're just getting ahead on vlog stuff, so. More vlog, bye. Hey, what's up? What's up? Scary Movie 6 spoilers. Here we go. Just kidding. We're here to make a cocktail that I am shocked we have not made. Or maybe we have and you need to remind us. Andrew, Ryan, I'm probably talking to y'all. I feel like we made things close to this. We looked into making something like this, and then I got distracted with other things similar and made those. But today we're here to make a margarita, but not just any margarita. We're making a slightly spooky margarita. We're making the Midori Margarita. I'm gonna say the Midori Memento Margarita. Is that?
Memento Mori?
Yeah, that's Memento Midori Margarita. Does that play?
A little closer.
We'll go for it. It's basically a margarita. Actually, it's not really basically a margarita. We are going to do Blanco tequila. I'm using the cheap shit since it's mixed. We're going to use Midori melon liqueur that I fucking love. We've got a bunch of fresh lime juice now. I forgot to get a wedge. Luckily, I have enough lime juice, and we know this trick works for salting the rim that I'm going to do. And simple syrup, which I don't have, or agave, which I do have. And then salt for the rim, lime wedge for garnish. Yeah, I kind of messed up. But hey, it's going to be an awesome drink. Let's make it. I forgot the shaker. Shake it? Am I shaking it? I assume I'm shaking it. Cocktail shaker with ice. Shake, 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 Midori.
I have no kitties to film.
Shake with tequila and lime. I feel like there's something to what I was starting to cook there. Mm-hmm. Shake, 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 Midori. Agave makes it fine.
Not bad, not bad.
Salt, 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 you're in now. Use a wedge of lime. Salt, 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 you're in now. A little lime juice is fine. Eric used the Midori to make a margarita. For ye. Very snorting. And when he dances, oh brother. All right, let's make. I'm just proud. I didn't put enough ice in there. I'm just proud that I made her snort with that. All right, I don't even know what I did there. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 fucking ice cubes. All right. Okay, we're gonna make it a single. So we're gonna start. Tequila, Midori, lime juice. Wait, when the fuck do you put in the simple syrup or the? It doesn't tell you to put that in there.
Great recipe.
Well,
Where did this come from?
this is kind of the AI overview version, which you know. So we're gonna also put the agave in the mix.
Yeah, I think that would be for the
That
best.
seems smart. All right, 1.5 parts of Blanco tequila. So we're gonna work in ounces. So we're just gonna treat parts as ounces. So we got.
So you're just making a single then?
Yeah, well, single's gonna have 2.5 ounces of liquor, so that's pretty good. Considering I need to drink it quickly so I can go play Resident Evil, and I want to drink it before I start that gameplay. Because this will not last me through feeding the cats and gameplay. All right. We've got our 1.5 ounces or 1.5 parts of tequila to 1 part, or in this case, 1 ounce of Midori. I love this stuff. It's beautiful and it tastes good. So there's our 1 ounce of Midori. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do it the same thing. 2/3 to 1 part or ounce, in this case, of fresh lime juice. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit that whole ounce. We got a little more than that going on. We'll need a touch for what we're gonna do after, just a splash more. Good, we can rock it. That's going in. And then, the agave or simple syrup is optional to taste. That's why it's not in the recipe. You know what? I'll just do a tiny dollop. I almost wonder if I can just get away with it without it, but boom. Not even just a squirt, just a kiss. What are you gonna say?
I guess, is the Midori sweet on its own? I forget.
I think it probably leans a little sweeter. It's not really sour. It's just very fruity, but yeah, so I guess sweet, kinda. All right, before I shake that, let's go ahead and prep the glass though. So I got a rocks glass. We'll do the old trick because I kind of forgot. This does work. It's not the best method. Just gonna get some lime juice on my finger. Rim the glass a little. Very sloppy method. Yeah, it's gonna be a sticky drink. So sticky. I get I'm gonna call it a Ricky. A Ricky so sticky. So we just tie it into the rest of the vlog.
You know, I'm sure that the character would appreciate that one.
Right? He would like that. He's like, you named a whole drink after me? Now, I'm not getting it beautifully salted because but honestly,
Not bad, all things considered.
yeah, that works well enough. All right, we shake, 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 Midori. Shake it with the lime. Shake, 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 Midori. And tequila, you'll be fine. And we glad, ice. Fucking ice.
Fucking nice.
Fucking ice. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. Use a Joe Bobism. 3, 6, because we're making it simple. 6 is fine. Pour, it is beautiful. That looks very spooky. If I had some like dry ice, that would look cooler. Now you would never serve it like this if you're a restaurant. You would put a lot more ice in there so the glass looks full. But like, I don't want to extra water my shit down. All right, or I could have used less ice and probably made a double. So we has the Midori Margarita, the Herbert West. I met Onyx's mom this past weekend. I was told Barbara Crampton, not by Onyx, other people, that Barbara Crampton was a fan. I never was like, she's not a fan. She's probably seen a video or two. She didn't remember shit. She follows me on Twitter and stuff, but part of me talking her ear off was me being like, oh yeah, because I know these people, and oh, and I do this thing, and telling your stories, but also kind of subtly dropping hints, like, is it not clicking? Oh yeah, okay, you've probably seen something once and thought it was cute, but anyways, I'll take what I can get. I'm not mad about it. Felissa fucking loves me, all right? And Dave thinks I'm the shit too, or he thinks I'm a shit. Either way, I'm fine with that. Midori Margarita. And you know what? Andrew and Ryan, I love them and they love me, so let's go. It's good. I don't know how much of it is, I finished a bottle of wine. I haven't palate cleansed that much. I mean, I'm surprised it's not more than what it is.
Does it need, you think it could have used more agave?
I don't know. I don't think it's not, I think it's balanced as is. It's just, it's nothing, it's a decent drink. I don't really taste the alcohol, so that's fine if that's your jam. I get, the Midori kind of gets lost in the lime. They kind of cut each other down, both of them. Maybe a little more agave just make it sweeter, but I don't know that it needs to be sweeter. I mean, it's fine. It's incredibly drinkable. It's vaguely refreshing, but it's not like, oh wow, I love this, I must have this all the time. Would you like to try a sip and see what you think?
Oh, sure.
Oh shit, yeah, we gotta watch out for the feeders.
Yeah. A little tart for me.
Okay. Now I love tart, so that may be one of the things.
Yeah, sweeter maybe, but
But do you think my assessment's kind of right? It's just kind of,
yeah.
it's not really anything.
Yeah, I can't get past the pucker, so.
The lime juice. Yeah, there is that, but again, I like that. Like, I mean, there's not a whole lot there, but it's pretty tasty. After doing that lime juice shot, this tasted a lot sweeter. That's weird. I would have thought it'd go the other way. It's fine. I'm happy to drink this. If it's there, I'm like, all right, sure. But it's not like, oh my God, I must make that again. Like the Not Command and Conquer. The last one we did, it's on this same list. The Conflict and Compromise, the one we did with like the cilantro and your jalapenos.
Yeah.
Like that I will make again. This, But we've made worse. So we've made much worse.
Yeah.
And much better. It's just very middle of the road. It's fine. Just a whole lot of nothing. But it looks pretty. Happy almost Halloween. Oh, yeah, the pucker of the sour of the lime juices coated the mouth. All right, well, I still got to finish this thing, and we got to get married to bed at a reasonable hour. We got to feed the kids. So, salud, enjoy. Oh, I said salud. I have to drink. Hope I save enough for feeding the kitties. See you guys. Let's finish this vlog. And there you have it. Hopefully a mostly good vlog of goodness. Let me know. Definitely geek out in the comments. What did you think? You got anything you want to say to Napoleon? Did you love him too? It's been a little weird today. Just like seeing his feeder. Things like that. Anyways, but it's not going to end on a bad note. We had a good time. We'll continue having a good time. The boy can rest. That's what's important. Comment below. Let me know. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music. Anywhere you listen to music, look up TheEricButts. Try a couple of songs. Get excited for more stuff. There's more links in the description below. So click the see more button to see more butts. I missed a whole bunch, didn't I? Check video game Let's Plays, food, cooking, filmmaking, all that more you follow right here. Go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun. Then links in the description below. See more button, see more butts. I'm going to get out of here. It is 1:11 in the morning. I had to do a couple of Resident Evils. I need to edit this whole thing, time code it and schedule it, render it, upload it, the whole deal. So yay for me. All right. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.